It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Settling in now, Eddie Hawk. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 56 on the year. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fast.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie Hawk. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Strike called, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's Randall Grichuk. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Randall Grichuk.
1-0 delivery. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at 2nd.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Here's the 2nd baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Valentin. And that ends the inning. Eddie Hawk We'll stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Randall Richard.
Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Hawk. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now 6-3.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Boston get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Rick Porcello picks up his team leading 13th win. Saturday night baseball here on the show as we welcome you to Miller Park in Milwaukee. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Hawk. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valentin looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 59 on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Digging in to try it again. Eddie Hawk. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. Got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In the air out toward right field. Valentin on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Eddie Hawk comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Eddie Hawk will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Grichuk is on his way home, and a relay home, and Lucroy's tag will come too late, safe at home plate.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
In is Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Jorge.
He's set.
Soler.
Here's the 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Chacin ranges to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
John Jaso.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now batting, Chuck Cox.
Third baseman, Chuck Cox.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't settle for. Digging in once again, Eddie Hawk. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the Wei pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Striding into the box, Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Digging in, Blake Swihart. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Stepping into the box, Eddie Hawk. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today. I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around it because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. And now here's how.
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eddie Hawk stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Eddie Hawk. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Eddie Hawk. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Digging in, Jorge Soler. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Soler.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Reed coming in. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Liner toward right center, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. 2 runs are in, and he's safe.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count.
Ready now, Eddie Hawk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it. I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
In the dirt here. Set. Here's the 3-1, and oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. From the belt, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is